trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Yeah, get down with you. Yeah, get down with you.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host, Caesar.
It's your boy Buller.
Go ahead and give the introduction, Buller.
Hey man, so we got a young hitter coming out the Valle, and he's been doing great things with his brand. I met him about like 2-3 years ago. Literally, my homie and me bought glasses right off of him, just because the attention to detail. He is a master of his craft, and he is the owner of Hybrid, the label. My guy right here, Chris. I'm telling you, bro.
Way to give him his flowers, dog.
Yeah,
damn.
Appreciate it.
There you go,
that was a good intro right there, bro. He was crying already, bro.
Yeah, man. This guy right here is a sniper. Has put in a lot of thought into his work. He drops stuff, and you see it in the picture. And you're like, when are you gonna drop that? He's like, I don't know. Like, wait next summer type thing, you know. So, let's talk about how.
Hold up.
Okay.
He's jumping into it.
My bad.
Hold on, let him give his little introduction.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Yeah, so, I mean, he said it better than me, shit. But, yeah, my name's Chris. I'm the owner of Hybrid, the label. I started it about late 2021, and it's been up and down since, but lately more ups and downs, and that's basically it.
That's what's up. All right, for those of you joining, coming back, and new people, you guys know the deal. We're here at Balboa Park, Lake Balboa. Why did you choose this spot?
So, I mean, growing up about literally 5 minutes away from here, it's always been a staple to me. You know, my family, I got pictures of me like riding around this lake on the scooters, played basketball at the gym here. And I mean, I've always just, you know, came to this park, call this park home, and it taught me a lot growing up in the valley, so.
Oh yeah, home turf.
Home turf for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy that I bring my kids here all the time. So in like 10, 15 years, they're gonna be saying the same thing that you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a dope park too. I feel like it has a little bit of everything in here. One of the nicer parks in the valley. I think the pond and the lake have like a nice little touch to it.
I never rode the doves, the boats. I never rode that.
Nah, I mean, I never done that either, but.
We could do it after the pod on some homie shit.
Okay, let's go, bro. You got me?
I got you.
All right, man. All right, so, you know, straight into it, like we mentioned, he's the owner of Hybrid, the label. It's a clothing brand, right? That's what you're thinking it as, a clothing brand?
Yeah, it's a clothing brand.
Yeah.
I like to call it like elevated streetwear.
Nice, okay.
It's a fucking lifestyle, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So,
That too.
It's a fucking
I
lifestyle.
told you before we started recording, I had a question for you. I wanted to save it.
Okay.
For those of you who don't, once you guys see, we'll tag his Instagram and all that. How the fuck did you get Brucey to model for you,
fuck.
bro?
That.
How? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, he just posted some pictures of his new tee dropping,
Put me in, coach.
The American Dream. It's a dope ass shirt. We'll show little snippets of it. And for those of you who've watched The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, Brucey modeled for him. How the fuck did you make that happen?
So I'll just keep it transparent. I've known Brucey, otherwise Nick Turturro, since I was like 11 years old. I played baseball with his son, and then I just had this idea about my brand. Like, I just want like maybe an older dude to wear it, and I know Brucey's iconic, very
100%.
very recognizable face. He's a G too. So I was like, you know what? I asked my boy, his son. I was like, hey bro, like, is it okay if we shoot your dad? And the way I went about the shoot was, I didn't want him to realize that we were there. I literally told him like, let's just have some cigars. And he's like, I'm about to make dinner. I'm like, okay, cool, bro. It's okay if I shoot while you're making dinner.
Yeah.
So super like summertime vibes, smoking sticks. The camera's not even there. Candid. That was the
Bro, it was the flicks you guys took were like amazing, bro. Like those shit were so like, it's like you said, the camera wasn't there. It's like if you guys were just chilling, fucking around like on a Sunday afternoon type
The
shit.
pictures
You know?
make sense now.
Yeah, hell
After
yeah,
you
bro.
explained it, they make total sense.
Yeah, I mean, and I just want my brand to kind of have that vibe to it, like not doing too much, but if you see that symbol, you see Hybrid, it's like, okay, like
you know they get down.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it's-
why I called you a sniper, because I feel like you have like, you're not just like letting off the clip. You know, they're all like very strategic shots. Like, and then you'll be dropping like little like Easter eggs in like your pictures, and I'll be like, yo, when you drop it, and he's like, I don't know, like, well, like maybe like next season or something. I still gotta cook it, but they're like fire. You know, and I think that's dope, because you're not just trying to like oversaturate, like, you know, the market, and you really want to build your brand to like appeal to a certain type of person, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I say it's a lifestyle, because you're living it. Like, that's literally you're putting in like your heart and soul into it. So when I see Hybrid Label, I see you, you know. So it kind of speaks a certain way about you. Like, even if people didn't know you at all, and they will really like captivate like your brand and all the stuff that you're doing on your IG, like they'll have like a little idea of like how your mind works, you know.
Yeah,
That's how I've like took from it, you know.
I mean, that's fine. I never knew that. So yeah, I mean, that's the goal too, to just have that reaction with my clothes, and it's a good feeling.
Oh yeah, especially this
I
hat. It's crazy, because I was talking to somebody. I was like, man, like the trucker hats are cool.
Yeah.
I just kind of never been a fan of them, because maybe my head's weird or whatever. I just never like look good in it. But I wanted like a breathable hat, you know. And I feel like that material right there is breathable, right? Or how do you?
Yeah. So this hat was a part of the drop too, with that I shot Brucey in. It's a nylon hat. I mean, it's perfect for summer. It doesn't really feel like you're wearing a hat. I mean, I literally I made it because like I was like, I want to make shit that like I want to wear.
Yeah.
If I don't even want to wear it, I'm not gonna make it. That's just how I go about my brand. So it's nylon. Yeah, I've already washed it in the washer. Like it's
Like
all
you can
that.
wear it to the water park, you'll be straight.
Yeah. Hurricane Harbor, all that. You can tap in with the hat. You know?
That's just bad, and it's embroidered on. Like
Bro,
that shit
that's
clean
all
as
right.
fuck, bro.
Thank you, G.
Is this the first time you dropped the dice on?
Yeah. So that was like when I showed people that shit, they're like, "What the?"
Bro, that
It says
shit's
HTL
hard.
in the dice.
I was thinking, I was like, is there a meaning to this? I saw the T and the L. I didn't see the H on top though.
Yeah.
Hard.
So like same thing what you're saying, like Easter eggs. Like I've always loved like other bigger brands where they're like, you don't even see what brand it is, but if you're like paying attention, it's like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
that's
if you
the
know, you
brand.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know type shit. Yeah.
So I like random details in my clothes, and it's like, oh shit, that's a hybrid shirt. Like I didn't even realize. So that was the
Okay,
whole idea
I get
behind
what you're saying.
Like
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
if they know that, they'll know it off just the details, like type thing.
Yeah.
Especially the first American Dream shirt you dropped that has like little like cuts in it. You feel me?
That was
This-
dope that you did that on that, because it makes it look like it's like a vintage type shit, you know, like
Yeah.
like it's a worn out type shirt.
Yeah, that.
You'll be closing in less than 45 minutes.
Oh, we got time.
We got
Oh,
45
Hey,
minutes.
we got
Sure.
45 minutes.
But,
But
no,
yeah.
that.
Less than 45 minutes until park closure.
One
Thank
second,
you.
yo.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
But with me cutting up the shirt, like that was the whole idea behind it, and like same idea, like my heart and soul into it. I literally cut each shirt like by hand, so I like the idea of each shirt is one of one.
It's
to
a
the
special
person that
shirt.
cops
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
You're putting in a certain type of energy to it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very important in anything you're doing, like from food to like clothes to any like creative thing. If you're putting little details in it, you're literally putting your heart and soul into it, because you have to do it one by one.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
So you said you started your brand in 2021, right?
Yes, sir.
So from 2021 till present day, how many drops have you had?
So, damn, I never reflected that hard into it. I guess I should. But drop wise,
you got the shirts, the plain ones with the 3-pack, right?
yeah, I got that.
The 2 different
I
color
did
glasses.
the trucker hats. I did the glasses.
Bandana.
I just did this summer one. I got the bandana. I got the fleece, another shirt, and another hoodie. So I dropped 8 items in total. Oh, I got beanies too. So yeah,
Yes.
So
nine items, but I kind of like put them together. So I want to get into more of that. I want to go like season by season,
Yeah.
as opposed to just like a random like,
Yeah.
you know.
And when
I feel like you have to do that too, because like in the summertime you're not gonna drop a fucking sweater, because
Yeah.
especially here in the valley.
I mean, you could though if people
no,
would buy it.
bro. I see fucking high school kids wearing that thick ass Pro Club hoodie in 110 degree weather.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
what
saying.
the fuck are you doing,
With
my boy?
pajamas and shit.
Bro,
Yeah, with
I know.
with
I
the
see
sweats.
the females coming out of high
Yeah.
school wearing fucking pajamas and sweatpants. Like, it's 100 and something degrees. What are you doing? No wonder you're in summer
You
school.
don't.
You
You
dumb
don't have
shit.
to go by the rules. You don't have to go by rules. If you fucking want to drop a hoodie during the summer, fucking do it. If it's
Yeah.
hard, people are gonna fucking buy it.
That's
Like,
true.
A whole sweatsuit.
matter what, yeah.
People fucking buy that shit. So that's another thing I tell people. Like, fuck the rules. Like, if you feel like, just do what the fuck you feel. You feel me? And I feel like you're doing that. But when it comes to drops too, I feel like, do you have to do like a season before or think about months before?
I kind of do like months before, but I do want to get into more seasons before. So, because like this past drop I did with like Brucey and everything, I enjoyed like every part of the hype into that process, where it was like leaving a statement.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
There you go, bro. You go.
I mean, honestly, when I seen that, I didn't even notice it was Brucey until I showed him. He's like, bro, do you know who that is? And then that's when I was like, oh, bro.
He doesn't pay attention to anything. Like, I'm telling you, this guy fucking, he understands himself
I just be
so much,
living.
bro.
I just be living life, man.
He be too present.
Bro, yeah.
If anything, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, he don't care about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my kids are kind of like a reason I do that, because I used to stress about like the future a lot, and like I feel like my life was not like, I would just stress, and like for what, like when I see my kids growing up, like I have to be there, like,
Yeah.
you know, just
Big day
enjoy
like
that moment. Or even like right now, we're having an interview like at Balboa Park with the homie that's one day gonna be one of the greatest to like fucking drop shirts. You feel
I
me?
see that shit happening.
You know, like even this,
Yeah.
like you don't even know what you're
Appreciate
doing. It
y'all.
might be history type thing.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, doers be doing.
What made you want to start the clothing brand?
So like that was a big deal. So basically I started the brand at like the end of like a really bad year that I had in my life. I lost a lot of people, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna just chill here, just be depressed. And I've always like on some on some confidence, I've always like thought of myself like, this guy could wear a shirt and I could wear the same exact shirt, but like my shit's gonna hit different on me.
Facts.
So I'm just like, okay, bro, I have to capitalize on this like taste I have, or this idea that I have, and I can't just be known as like, damn, that fool has style. It has to be like my shit, you know?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I just had a bad year, and then that's why my first ever drop was like it said anything goes on it, because like whatever happens in life is gonna happen. You can't really control it, so
Facts.
anything goes. And then on like more of a humble tip, it's like, yeah, you getting money, yeah, you ballin', whatever the hell, but anything goes. Like one day you could lose it all,
Yeah.
so you
Comes
gotta
and
stay
it goes.
humble.
Yeah.
It's like I like double meanings in my shit. So
That's a good one, though. That's
Oh, yeah.
a good one.
yeah,
Yeah, that's how I was fucking with bringing back the pod. I took a really big hiatus. I lost people in my life, and I was the same shit, bro. I was like getting depressed.
kind of down bad, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like I was doing stupid shit, you know, and all that. But everybody kept telling me the same shit. When you bringing back the pod? When are you bringing back the pod? And I told myself, okay, I'm gonna do stuff that makes me happy. Like I'm in a point in my life where I'm not gonna let like the little shit bother me anymore. Like let me get me mad or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what can I do to like make me happy again? And the pod was it. So that's
Yeah.
why I decided to like start bringing it back and shit like that, you know. And then with the help of Buller, this shit's just been fucking
Bro,
skyrocketing.
we've been going
bro.
ham. The pod has helped me a lot too, though, because it goes back to what you guys are saying. Like, you guys could be going through a lot, or we could be going through a lot, and if you don't focus on something, you could get lost like real bad, real
Yeah.
fast. Get lost in the sauce.
lost in the sauce.
Yeah. So if you keep your mind busy and like focus on something, like put a goal, I think that's very important, especially like men's health and stuff like that. You gotta always just stay busy.
yeah, I mean, and we're Hispanic too, bro. Like talking about your feelings is like weird and shit.
Yeah. Ponte las pilas, you
Ponte
know.
las pilas. But I mean, and then I named it hybrid because like it's kind of funny, but like a Prius, like half car, half
Half-
gas,
yeah.
whatever the hell, right? So it's just like the idea of being versatile in life. Like you could flow in this environment, you could flow in that environment. Like
Yeah.
anything happens to you, you're gonna switch out of it. Like you're versatile.
Facts.
So that's why it's called hybrid.
That was gonna be my next question. That's crazy. Like I didn't even think of that. Like a hybrid, like a fucking like a Prius or anything.
Like
Like
you
that.
do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could go into any room and feel comfortable, or
Yeah.
be able to like hang out.
You adapt, like
Yeah.
onto like a chameleon.
So you're trying to make shit like you could wear at a club and then wear at the baby shower at the same time.
Yep. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go.
That's
dog.
fucking
Yeah,
hard.
that's the whole vibe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I feel that because I remember when we did the podcast in the PJs. He was like interviewing the homie, and I was in the back with like all the homies. I'm like, it was good out there, you know. I was like I was at home. He's like, bro, you were right. He's like, you good? I was like, bro, we're chilling.
Yeah.
It's like I've been in so many different environments, from like rooms where it's suits to like a restaurant, like fine dining, to like fast food, to being in the kicking on the block, you know. So you always just have to be able to adapt to your situation. Never stay comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
I love.
That's why I picked this spot too, because in the valley we got so much like diversity, whether that's like social class, whether that's like ethnicity, and so same idea, like whether you're in like the highest room or like the craziest area, like you're able to adapt.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're book smart, you're street smart, all that. So that's why I just like thought of myself like, okay, I've met crazy people, I've met really high end people, whatever the hell, and so it's just like you're able to switch into that environment easy, and it's cold. Not a lot of people know how to do that.
That's a good way of like really putting it and all that. Like that's really good the way you put it right there. Has
Yeah.
there like, okay, so your brand has been out for going on 3 years, or it's been 3 years already, right?
Late 21, yeah. So in a few months, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3 years, yeah.
What has been the hardest thing about owning a clothing brand?
The hardest thing about owning a clothing brand, I just think it's like, you're literally in charge of every single thing that happens in the brand, bro. Like, and a lot of people are like a lot of people ask like, Chris, are you the one shipping the stuff? Like, you know those like the tedious work?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like
The labels, the packing.
yeah, all that. Yeah, so from A to Z, you're literally in charge of everything, bro. And so that's just the hardest thing. It's just like, just grinding. Like,
You're the designer, you're the accountant, you're the people packing it. I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
you're
same
only
thing.
you're doing it by yourself right now. Like you don't have a team or anything like that at the moment.
Nah. I mean, obviously, I got good people in my life that influence me if I have a question. And I don't really, that's another thing with having a brand. At the end of the day, you got to trust your gut. Because a lot of people, like, you can't listen to someone on how to run your brand if they don't even have their own brand.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's just how it goes. Like, you wouldn't listen to someone on tell you how to cook something, would you?
Yeah, and they don't even know. Like, they're not, never worked in a restaurant.
And they can only cook cereal and shit. Yeah, like you wouldn't even. No, dead ass. You'd be silly to listen to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
so
100%, yeah.
that's what that's something for me that, like, obviously being young too, and you're having a brand, it's like you want people's opinions, but as you get older, you're like, you know what? Like, I trust my ways.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's kind of the hardest thing.
You got to. I mean, like, because you can get influenced, and that's cool, but at the end of the day, I feel like you should take it and then not fully go that way if you feel like it's not the way you want to go, you know?
Yeah.
Because then you'll just be following another person and you're not really doing it from the heart, you feel me?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, who do you want to represent your brand, like someone else or you?
Exactly. And that's one thing, like, when I first made my brand, I didn't want my face in, like, anything, bro. Like, I wanted it to be,
It's understandable. Yeah.
I wanted it to be cold like that. Like, you don't even, because I don't follow anyone on my brand, like, not even me.
Yeah, zero.
Zero.
I just noticed that the other day too.
Like, zero, because I want it to be, like, I've always told people, like, bro, I don't want you to buy my stuff unless you actually like it.
Yeah.
Like just cause like you're the homie, don't buy it. Like if you
Yeah.
fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, then
Yeah.
you don't fuck with it. It's as simple as that. There's no hard feelings at the end of it.
Exactly, because I just think, like, that like, support and love would only get, obviously, if starting out, it'll get
Yeah.
you somewhere. But down the line, when you have big goals and dreams for your brand, it's not gonna last, bro. So
Yeah, no, it's not personal, it's business. Like
Okay,
if you
yeah.
go to the mall,
Yeah.
you'll pay 40, 50 bucks for a shirt, and I'm selling one for 40, and
you won't cop it.
that's wild.
Yeah.
I've known
Yeah,
people
bro.
like that though,
Yeah.
bro. I've known people like that where like the homie's selling a shirt, and they're just like, oh damn, like $30 for this. I'm like, fool, you'll spend 70 like on a born and raised shirt or a fucking
Yeah.
100
Whatever,
shirt or something like that. Like if you don't fuck with it, just say it. Like, nah, fool, I don't fuck with it. It's
Yeah.
ugly. Don't bitch about the price, you know. Like, just be straight up at the end of it, like you said.
Yeah.
How have you dealt with like how I run my business or I started it? I just kind of seen. I would have thought certain people would be supporting it.
Yeah, you would,
You
like,
know?
assume or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
And then it was like the whole other way
It's a little
around.
opposite.
Yeah, and it's like complete strangers like gassing you up type thing, you know?
Yeah.
How did you go about that, or how, you know?
I mean, you just gotta thug it out. You just gotta trust yourself. You gotta thug it out. Like,
Yeah.
Virgil said like imitation is the best form of flattery. So that's
wise words right there.
That's just what it is, bro. Like if someone's not copying you, or if someone's like low key hating on the low, you're doing some good shit, bro.
Facts. If you don't got no haters, you ain't popping.
You ain't got shit.
Yeah, if you ain't got no, if you ain't got nobody to hate on, feel
can
free
hate on me.
to hate on me.
Yeah. So,
As straight up as
but
that.
that's definitely hard though, bro.
Hell
That's
yeah.
definitely hard.
Oh yeah. I had to learn to not take it personal. You know?
Yeah, me too at first. Like I
Same,
would,
yeah. Cause it's like what the fuck? Like, what are you hating on me for? Like, what the fuck I do to you? You know?
yeah.
Like it's not even that. Like I'll be mentioning the podcast, or I'll like DM somebody. They're like, oh, I didn't even know you had a podcast, but we're posting every day.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. You know?
I've had shit like that too. Like random people I haven't seen in like years, bro, years, and they'll be like, "Hey, bro, how's the brand going?" But like they don't follow me on my personal. They don't follow my brand. I'm just like, it's good, bro. I don't know. I felt that's like weird to me. Like
That's weird.
Nah,
but that's
that
the
means
valley,
they watching.
bro.
That means they
Yeah.
watching.
You see, that's the way I am though. Like I don't like seeing people from outside of high school, cause it's just all like I don't like the fake love. Like
Yeah.
there's people who I see, and if I see them and like we see each other and acknowledge it, like I'll say what's up. But then there's people who I see and it's just all like I don't want to, like I have nothing to say to you, like, cause I know if they're gonna come up to me like, oh Caesar, what's up, how you been, you know, like it's been a while, like, well yeah motherfucker, like we graduated high school, like
no shit has been a while.
Yeah, like oh, like we lost contact, yeah, for a reason, like we don't talk to each other no more, like we're two different people, like
Yeah.
obviously we probably had to deal with it because we were in high school, you know, like we had classes together, but like there's been times where I've seen people like outside of high school and I'm just like, fuck, don't recognize me, like I have no conversation to make with you, you know, like
I feel it.
like, no,
I heard
like-
that from
like-
a lot of people.
like honestly, like I'll keep it real with you, I don't give a fuck what you're doing, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
But I'm going through my own shit. I got my own problems to deal with. Like, I really don't give a fuck on what's going on with you, but I hope everything is well from afar. Like, I hope you're doing great from afar. It's as simple as that. Like, that's
Yeah.
just me, you
I've
know?
heard that
That's
a
the
lot from
valley,
people,
bro.
but I've never had that problem. Like, if I see someone, I'm like, yo, what's up? A little small talk, and you know, like, and then when I first started my business, a lot of people that went to high school with me that I probably didn't talk to, I would just say, what's up, would come and like buy plates off me. Like
Yeah.
people that I would have never thought.
But the people, the same thing you said, though, the people that you thought,
Well, yeah,
Continue on myself.
yeah, they came like once and then like type shit. But that's something that was like eye opening, and I do hear a lot of people saying like, oh, when I see people from high school I don't want to talk to. But I don't have that problem because high school for me was like amazing. I would be like being in the hallway like dapping everybody up. Like I would go late to class because I'm dapping so many people up. Because I was like with the people like the homies doing graph. I was in the like advanced classes with all the like little like smart people, and I was in like that little cadet course shit. So I was like,
yeah, that's the same shit. Like you could say what up to everybody.
yeah,
It doesn't
I was,
matter.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chameleon shit that you were saying earlier, and like I don't know. I feel like I always wanted to do that because I don't want to
Offend.
not even offend, like not be able to open a certain doors because
Oh.
I don't know how to like act in certain like rooms,
Yeah.
you know. And I think that's very important.
Yeah. No, I agree, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. So you have anything cooking right now?
I'm focusing on fall,
Okay.
but like my last.
Ooh, fall, bro, that's like my favorite time of the year because that's where like the sweaters come out.
Yeah.
The nice colors, like that dark orange. Like I don't know, I fuck with like Halloween. Like that's one of my favorite holidays.
Like autumn, like red,
Yeah.
brown, orange.
Hell yeah, bro!
all
Like
autumn.
those are it right there.
Yeah.
So that's what you have cooking right now.
Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, I'm working on sweats. I want to master some sweats because I catch myself literally wearing sweats sometimes too much. You know what I mean? Just way too cozy. But yeah, I wanna master my sweats. Like I wanna like slowly get into wearing just only my brand, like piece by piece, season by season. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like that's all you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
you
the,
have to.
all the time.
You have
Unless
to.
it's some like suit shit, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, down the line maybe, but yeah.
Hey man, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Do you take influence maybe sometimes from other brands like that you see? You're like, oh, that's a dope ass shirt. Like maybe I could cook up something, not jocking it or anything like that, but like influence type shit. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. I mean, coming up, like before I got into my brand, I would wear a bunch of essentials, like Fear God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that cozy vibe. And then like even when I was 12 years old, and I wish I could skate, but I couldn't because I was fucking fat and played baseball. I love wearing diamond, the hundreds.
That streetwear era was crazy.
Bro.
Diamond, Rogue Status, the hundreds,
Yeah.
Melrose, fucking Supreme.
A little Supreme.
Yeah,
I
little.
wasn't big into Supreme, but I was big into the hundreds, bro.
I always thought Supreme was just like a little basic, like a box logo. Like people paying $300 for a box logo is like crazy, you know. But
It's hype.
at the end of it, it's the name that built it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
OF,
saying?
they basically like.
I was on our future too.
Yeah. They made that pop in. Yeah, honestly, that shirt with the donut on it, like, was like a.
Goated.
Yeah, that was
bro.
a goated piece in high school. I have a picture with it. I'm like, that was a hard ass.
That was a piece. Yeah, and we always have our pieces. Like that was sick though. Like I kind of missed that era where like streetwear and graphic tees. Like we always had our one fly graphic tee.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
I always had this one primitive graphic tee with like the weed on the bottom. It said like
Yeah.
cultivated in California.
Hard.
Anytime I needed a fit, I'd wear that shit. So
There used to be this brand called Culture, and I used to fucking wear them. Or no, was it acrylic? I think it was called acrylic, and like it was like those graphic tees how Diamond used to do, like with the girls on it, like
Yeah,
in the bikinis and
Oh, I
shit.
do.
like
It was like an A. It was a white A, and it had like a red box.
nah.
but yeah, that was a good time too. Where like
Yeah.
the baddies were on
Yeah,
it.
where the
Yeah.
baddies are on
Yeah,
it, bro.
bro.
Like
I
they're
remember I
smoking.
had a
Shows-
diamond crew
shows
neck.
photo.
It looked like the girl from the Transformers 3. She was blowing a smoke,
Oh,
but instead of it was a diamond.
Yeah.
Bro, I had that crew
I've
neck.
seen that.
Everybody wanted that shit so bad, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for my cousins because they showed me like the golden era of streetwear on Melrose and Fairfax, like camping out at the hundreds, like staying there all night.
Yeah.
Like actually going to Melrose and buying your shit there, because once they started hitting the malls and everything, it just lost like it's like.
It went mass.
Yeah, and I mean any good brand, it's like you want that, right?
Yeah.
But I remember I would always buy my shit on Melrose, and I'd come to school and like people were trying to like talk shit or something. Like, bro, you buy your shit at the mall, like this is from the store. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
it's
I
different.
went over there
I
and I
can't
paid extra
tell.
for this shit.
It's from the source.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good time though. Like the Rogue Status shirts, those are the guns. Did you ever get to wear those? Like a bunch of guns. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
Rob Dyrdek
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Bro, that shit.
I had one like that. I had K too, Kryptonite.
Oh, I remember
all
that
the
one.
K's on it.
Yeah, I remember that
Same
one.
vibe though.
Oh yeah, it was a skateboard brand. That one was a skateboard
Yeah.
brand, right?
Yeah.
that shit
I remember
was-
that
shit
era was
dope.
goaded, bro. Like
Fuck
those,
yeah.
like how he said it, those whole
Fool, the
graphic
Atom
tees.
Bomb?
Music wise too, bro.
Yeah. Oh
That
my
era was
god,
goated,
bro.
Yeah, that was a good time. So yeah, I mean, influence wise too. I mean, I definitely take influence from rappers' clothes, like ASAP, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of shit. But now, influence wise, I'm really into like, kind of like mobster, kind of like old money,
Yeah,
kind of like
for
golf
sure.
club, country club,
Oh yeah.
shit like that. That's like the look of my brand.
Like classic type shit, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Goodfellas, like a Bronx Tale, all that shit that they're wearing, like
yeah,
that shit's classic, bro.
And I like that mixed with streetwear, like that vibe mixed with like the skateboard shit and just like, you know, dirty ghetto kid shit mixed in with like that. It's like, that's a whole
Crazy.
look.
That's a good concept. The way
I
they
do
put it
see
like
that. I do see that like popping, like on the internet. I do see a lot of people kind of dressing more like old money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I like it too because I'm getting a little bit older, so I feel like I don't want to just always be in a graphic tee.
Yeah.
You feel me? I gotta like dress my age, I guess, or whatever. But that right there is like hard as fuck.
I mean, but
though.
you could never go wrong with a graphic tee,
And
honestly.
you guys stay young at heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
like-
now I get what you're saying. You definitely
Yeah.
want to, yeah.
when
You
you
want
go out,
to
you
your
wanna-
clothes wants to mature.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to be in like 501s and like the Reeboks and a white tee, Pro Club.
That's
But I
like,
would wear that shit all the time in high
that's
school,
like
and
the
I thought
hood,
I was sick.
That's like the hood fucking
Yeah, I thought I
uniform right
was
there, bro.
sick.
Yeah.
I thought I was sick.
White
bro.
tee. Yeah.
White tee, blue 501s and Reeboks. I thought I was sick, and then now I look at it. One day my homie was like, "Bro, what are you wearing? It's not fucking 2012 right now." I was
That's
like,
crazy,
"Damn."
bro.
Never
Put that shit on again.
That's a good and bad thing.
Yeah, no, like
yeah.
it's. I had to like put I still have the 501s. They're just there. I just keep them as memory and shit. How do you feel about like the change in like in streetwear and all that? Like people wearing baggy clothes now, the blowout pants in the bottom,
Oh, the
you know?
thrifting, like them thrifting and shit.
not
like that
even
now.
thrifting, but like that. All that was popping back then, and it's coming back.
Yeah, that's what I say, man. History always repeats itself. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like at the time that you're in it, that's when it repeats. But I mean, I like it. I like baggy clothes. Obviously, bro, like when those skinny jeans was popping, we was all wearing skinny jeans. Now shit's baggy. We're all gonna wear baggy.
Yeah,
Like you
facts.
can't really run from it, but at the
It's the
same
wave.
time, it's the wave.
Yeah, it's the way. You gotta catch a ride on the wave, or you're gonna get left behind at the end of it,
drown.
bro. Yeah. Or you're gonna drown. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I like it. I like baggy clothes for sure.
Yeah, like cargo
I like
pants.
deception.
Yeah, I like the stacked jeans, or like how David has his the sweats with the
With the flare.
Oh,
Crazy,
that's
bro.
hard.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
this shirt and those sweats. I wore them for like a week straight
That's
because I was just so like this shirt right here, bro. I literally would have a bunch of new shirts and I just put this one just because it feels so good. And then when the black one, the one that you're wearing right now, even better, bro. It's amazing.
I had to get him one before it dropped.
Bro.
Of course.
You feel me? And I think it was dope when I took my my son to Legoland. I took a picture with it, and then you were like, "Bro, go."
Yeah,
And I was
yeah. That shit has a lot of meaning to it, bro. Definitely.
And I didn't even pay attention to it. You know, I was just taking the picture, and then you're like, "Bro, you don't understand. Like, this is hard as fuck." And then I kind of stepped back, and I was like, "Oh, I see it." You know?
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the idea for the shirt? Like,
Fucking in my mind, bro. I was literally gonna ask that one right now.
fucking go tank.
The idea for the shirt, you know, Pablo with his son in front of the White House. It's really inspired from my grandpa, like, you know, on some immigrant shit, coming, you know, a brown man coming into a country, you know, it's not as brown as it is now, but basically just living the American dream, you know, just making it happen. Like, same idea, adapting to any environment you're in. That's how I saw and made that shirt. So, and I think what's sick about it is like that picture of Pablo with his son was taken while he was on the run. And, you know, like that's a guy that didn't succumb to his environment. And it's not to promote drugs or drug dealing. It's really just a guy that has to provide for his family and made it happen.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, that's what people don't understand. Like Pablo Escobar's story, like that's why he did all that shit for.
Yeah.
Was to provide for his family. Granted, he fucking was one of the biggest.
I mean, you're coming from a
Fucking-
third world
Biggest piece of shit
country.
to
You're
whatever.
seeing war all the time. People are dying. So you might as well just say fuck it. I mean,
At the
what
end
are
of
you?
You got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You literally have nothing to lose. Your back is against the wall, and you're like, fuck it. Like I tell people, I was like, if I had to if there's a job where like you have to pick little shit up with your hand, and that was your job, and that was the only job that there is, I would do that just to make sure my kids were straight.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, you gotta be like that. And I had a homie of mine, he was on a trip in Washington, and he sent me a picture of like him in front of the White House wearing it. And I was same idea with your shit. I was like, bro, like
Hard.
that
He had
is
the shirt
different.
on.
He had
Fuck
the shirt
yeah.
on in front of the White House.
Fuck yeah.
And he took a picture of it and sent it to me. I was like, bro, you don't understand. Like,
Bro, that shit
this
right
is just
there.
some different shit. It's not about like the graphic. It's just the whole idea behind it. It's just it hits, you know,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
I can see both like images now. Like I seen his picture,
with his son.
and I can see why, because Pablo's in there with his son.
Yeah, but
and then
him being the pops. He's doing the American dream for his son. Like,
Exactly,
and it's like
yeah.
him with his kid.
yeah, that's crazy.
And then your
the way
homie
like
actually
you
in
explain
front
it.
of the White House with it.
Yeah.
That shit right there is beautiful. It's organic, and I think that's what builds brands that last for a long time.
Yeah, that's
The
that's
thought
my
of
whole
putting
end game.
into it, like the thought, like how you really had to sit back, and like you said, it has that double meaning to it.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, he's living the American dream by being in the U.S., you know, but even though he was on the run, but then he's doing it, the American dream for his family at
Yeah.
the end of it. So, like you said, that double meaning to it, pretty much, you know, like,
But he was doing the Colombian dream. That motherfucker was crazy.
but like
He
how
was
you,
doing all of our dreams, bro.
Bro, I mean,
I
So
like how
imagine
you're-
what he's seen. But yeah.
I like how you're doing that, like how you're really putting thought and effort into a drop, because I mean, I feel like nowadays, like when people dropping clothes, I feel like people are doing it to try to get rich quick.
Yeah.
And you're not. You've been having your brand out for going on 3 years now. You've had about 9 drops, like you said. And I'm pretty sure, like, there's been one drop where you thought it was going to be good and it wasn't so good and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
that
you're
was
still
a big
in
up
it,
and down.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're still doing what you want to do because you got love for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you could have gave up a long-ass time ago, or you could have had a big-ass drop that made you a good amount of money. And you're like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Like, I'm going to put this shit to the side for now. No, but you're constantly putting in the work, actually thinking of ideas and making it. Like you said, if you ain't gonna wear it, then you're not gonna put it out. And
yeah,
that's
not
100%.
about it's not about the money for me, bro. And like, yeah, I've made stuff where like, I was like, bro, like, after I made it, I was like, bro, I don't even want to drop this shit. Like, I don't even think it's that hard. Some people are like, that shit's hard, but
it's part of the game.
it's part of the game, bro.
Part of the game, bro.
Trying new things, all
Yeah.
that.
Some things hit. Some things you think are gonna move, and literally you sell 1 or 2. But like that's how you learn. I mean, like no one's teaching you the game. You're literally learning it, so you're like paying for it. So every
Yeah.
drop that you put in your hard work money in is like that's the risk you're taking every time. You're betting on yourself, and you're like, fuck it, let's double it, type shit. And then I feel like that's the only way to learn it, unless you're blessed with somebody who's just like giving you the game.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
yeah, and I have that idea too. Like, if I got the game and I got some people around me that I love, like,
Yeah.
they'll get the game too, you know?
But I feel like
But-
even like when you do get to that like certain that stage in which you are, I feel like we can't just like give it to them.
No.
You have to
course
kind
not.
of like, you know, make them work for it or like go through like obstacles to see if they really want it though.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people can say like, I want to start a brand or I want to do a pop-up, I want to do a podcast, and like, do you know what like comes with it? Like, you understand like the
It's
work?
a lot of like embarrassment.
God
it's a little bit of like
damn,
humiliation.
bro.
It's a little bit of everything, bro.
Yeah, you're basically like showing like,
But I feel like that goes back to what we talked about the last time. I think really when it comes down to it, at the end of it, it's the journey that you take that
Yeah.
you remember back up.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like you think about it when you know you've made it a good far way. Because, I mean, if you're really about it, there's never a top for you. You know.
Yeah,
You just keep climbing and
there's
climbing.
There's no like monetary value, none of that.
Yeah,
No.
but
Yeah, it's
there'll be a
just-
certain point where you stop and look back and you're like, damn, like the shit I've gone through to get to this point so far, like the ride, you know, like that's what it's all about at the end of it.
Yeah.
I feel like if somebody like was to give us like, if somebody was like, hey, bro, here, do this step by step, and you just do it, I don't think it would have been fun. The same with me. If somebody's like, hey, bro, this is how you start a successful podcast without any problems. I think it would have been cool the first couple of times, but then like I'll be like,
This shit's boring.
yeah, like bro, like
Yeah.
okay, like I made it to the
Shit's
top
fine.
already, like that fast. Like where was the fun in it? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's the struggle, it's the ride that like I think like everybody looks for. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and then me having my brand 3 years, like, the reason why, obviously, bro, like, I'm sure we can all relate, like, I'm sure we've all had ideas of quitting or, like, stopping, and it's probably every fucking day. But with me, like, I thought about it as, like, I'd rather say, oh, well, than, like, what if in my life.
yeah,
And so, like, with me, like, I'm just in way too fucking deep.
yeah.
Like, I cannot, like, I got people like him that support me, and he's just like, you know, like, he just gassed me up the first 3 minutes. And, like, I don't hear shit like that
I'm
every day.
just speaking facts,
And he's
man.
speaking facts, so it's just like, bro, I can't quit. Like, I can't stop.
Hell no,
You
bro.
literally, yeah.
What did you
it
say?
would be a dishonor to like the game.
a lot of
you
people,
know,
yeah, to me
like,
especially, yeah.
You'll just be a waste of talent, you know. And then like
That's my biggest fear, bro.
that shit, fuck that.
What-
Like
what
like how
did
you
you
said,
say?
we're already like in it too deep.
to give up.
We might as well go hard.
Yeah, I might as well keep going.
What did you say right now?
I'd rather say, oh, well, than what if.
That's fuck, bro. Somebody always has a gem to drop on this fucking show, bro. Like I love that shit. Like I'm gonna make a clip of all that. Like okay, what was it? I'd rather what? Or
I'd rather say, oh well. Then,
I'd rather say oh well
What
than
if?
what if. Like
Hell yeah.
damn, that's.
I mean, like the
crazy.
worst thing that could happen is like you try to do it all the way and like you do like 10 years of it and it doesn't pop. Well, fucking, I'ma just
Like you
work
said,
a
it was
regular
the
9 to
right.
5.
It was
Yeah.
the right that you took there. Then might as well like you don't do those 10 years of fucking hard work. You quit within the first, and then 9 years later you're like, damn. Well, what if I would have kept it going? You
Yeah.
know, what if? You know?
Yeah, my biggest fear is being like a coulda, woulda, shoulda type of guy.
Yeah, fuck
That shit's weak.
Life's too short for
I
that
hate
shit.
that
bro.
Oh
shit.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually realizing like once you lose people and you actually realize how life is short, then I think it really clicks in your head like yeah, like this fucking around bullshit, like nah, it can't go. And like you said, we're already in it so deep.
Yeah.
Like if we were
everyone
to
already
stop,
knows, and
yeah.
everyone acts like they don't know you, but they dead ass low key do know you, and then you literally just cannot stop. If you stop, like you, it's worse for you than everyone else.
And then you're proving all those people wrong that doubted you.
Yeah.
You're proving them wrong. Like, oh, you see, I told you it was only gonna take a while for him to give up, or for them to give up, or her to give up. You know, like
Everyone loves to see the hero fall.
hell yeah,
you know?
bro. Hell yeah.
They love that shit. They'll be like, I told you, and it's
I knew
like,
that shit wasn't gonna work.
I mean, I'm gonna get back up every fucking time, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die trying, bro. I'm gonna die trying.
I just don't want to stop until the people that weren't trying to fuck with me at first, like then it's cool for you to fuck with me.
yeah, they
You
have
feel
to.
me?
Fuck
They have
with
to.
you.
They got
Yeah,
no.
They gotta
fucking-
shake my hand when I'm in the.
They got no
building.
choice.
That's it right
They got no
there,
choice, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I love
do you,
that.
do you
shit.
see yourself doing collabs with like other brands later on in the future, or like maybe is that something in the works, or what's your opinion about that?
So, clothing brand wise, I mean, like you mentioned, my cousin Dapper. That's always been like
the guy.
It does, yeah. That's like love. Like
Yeah.
that's family ties. It's not about like trying to make some shit out of it. I would obviously collab with him day one, but I want to really start collabing, and my goal is to collab with like maybe like a tequila brand, maybe like cigar brand.
Oh, now you're thinking outside
Facts,
the box.
yeah.
Yeah, now you're
Facts.
thinking
Yeah,
outside the
I
box.
Like, I
bro.
want to collab with people like with shit that is paired with when you wear my clothes.
It fits the lifestyle.
Yeah.
That
or
cigar
like
is
a
perfect,
golf
bro.
brand. So, I don't know, bro.
Bro, golfing, bro.
Bro, I see
people
this shirt
sleep
at a
on
golf
golfing,
course.
yeah.
I can see this shirt at a golf
Yeah,
course.
just do
bro.
the like the
Little-
actual like polo.
The
With,
polo.
yeah, killing it.
Yeah, I want to get onto that vibe too. Like,
Yeah.
I love the preppy vibe. I love seeing a ting in a skirt.
Yeah, hell
All
yeah.
that shit. So.
And I feel
I
like
love
that
seeing a
suits
king
like
in a
it suits
skirt.
what you're trying
You
to like.
guys dropping gems,
It
bro.
suits
Oh
what you're
my
trying to give the
God.
people. You feel me? And I can see it with the cigar, tequila, and on a boat, just like cruising with
Yeah.
boat shoes on. Like, psh,
Don't matter.
I see it. I see
Yeah.
it. Hell yeah.
Like, hold my cigar. Let me jump in the
Yeah,
water.
yeah, yeah.
Some bolts and hose
Brucey,
type
hold
shit
this.
right there.
Yeah.
Bolts and hose type shit.
Bolts and
Get
hose,
Will
man.
Ferrell to model for that one.
That'd be
bro.
nasty, see?
Bro,
Bro,
you see?
that'd
Oh
be
my
crazy.
God! I need
Yeah, bro.
royalties. I need royalties,
Yeah,
bro.
that'd be a nasty idea.
But you see, but even that, you're thinking outside the brand, like not even just clothing brand, like you're thinking tequila brands, cigars, fucking golf, like
even food, yeah.
nobody's thinking that, you know.
I feel like-
there you go too, a
I feel like
hybrid of cooler
collabing-
plate.
I feel like
Yeah,
collabing
with-
in
yeah.
between
Yeah.
brands could get really tricky. So like you and your cousin have two like beautiful like brands that you guys have put hard work in. Two complete different brands.
yeah, we're
you
very
feel me?
different for sure.
Complete different brands can stand on your own too. And honestly, as much as I see you guys like you guys love each other, you guys are, like, you know, as family, I don't see the like. Maybe you guys will sit down and do it, but it's just two different things.
Yeah, it's
You
two
know,
different vibes.
so it's like, and sometimes you don't
see
need to do that.
You don't see comparisons or like one trying to up another and shit like
Nah,
that.
nah,
we have like a different demographic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, competitive wise, meaning like, oh, like, okay, he's pushing, like, let me drop, like, type thing. But like, I just don't, and I don't. Maybe maybe you don't have to like collab. Like, maybe you gotta let stuff stand on its own. Sometimes.
That's a good point. You know,
You
if it's
know?
not broke, don't fix it kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It would be on some like slight shit, like
Yeah,
maybe
like
a
family
t-shirt.
shit. Yeah, like, yeah. All the homies get it, like, type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. That's a good point because
Yeah.
we definitely both have
Yeah.
two different
And
visions.
I love that. I love that because like when I see both of you guys together, it's just two different styles, but like beautiful.
Yeah,
You see,
appreciate
like
that.
future legends, pretty much, right? Coming out.
Man, look. So one thing I tell everybody when I talk about them too is like when I met them, they
That
told me
was
their
crazy.
they told me their age. So when I met him, I'm coming from a fucking event.
You cook, no?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
night?
An event, have all shit in the back of the truck. The homies that pull up, we're watching the boxing fight, We go in there, Casamigos, fucking buy glasses. I'm like, yo, who the fuck are these kids, bro?
Turn.
And I'm like, and then I like, everyone's like, oh, I'm like this old. I'm like, damn, I'm old. But then, like, I love seeing that shit because it makes me get on my toes. Like, all right, like the little homies, they're on my ass. So like, even if we're doing two complete different things, but I mean, like, you're just putting in that work. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've always been the type to like always like try to help the little homies instead of like talking them down or being like, oh, that shit's all right. Like, I love supporting the younger people because like it's just like anything. You're gonna go out of style after a little bit, you know. Like,
Yeah.
your time will pass,
Yeah.
but you gotta keep.
A lot of
You know?
a lot of old homies would like, you know, when you talk to someone older than you, especially when they see you like on the way, they'll be like, oh, they'll say like, oh yeah, that shit's cool, whatever the fuck, right? And then like they don't show you too much love, but on the back end, they'll go try that shit on their own,
Yeah,
and try to
facts.
come up off your young idea and
Yeah,
creativity.
yeah,
So I mean, for
yeah.
someone for you like to say it like that, and it's not even about the age shit, it's just about love. Like that's
Yeah,
where it's
off
at.
top. I mean, like I said, when I see you guys and what you're doing, it motivates me to be like, I'm fucking sleeping. I gotta go hard.
Yeah, we all
You
gotta
know,
go.
so just keep doing what you're doing, bro. That shit. And I feel like TikTok kind of like blows shit up fast, and people are like, oh, why can't I get that? But the real like brands that stand the test of time are the ones that get built slowly through the years and like putting in the footwork. And
That's something crazy because I'll always like check like big brands that I like, and I'm like, bro, like when the hell did they start? And then like it'd be like 10 years ago they started, and I'm like, all right, bro, like I need to stop tripping on myself.
Yeah.
Like I got time, you know. I just can't stop. So.
I feel like, and then like with TikTok too, it's like I said, everybody wants to blow up quick. Everybody wants to make that quick buck.
Yeah.
I feel like the era of putting in that hard work and dedication is dying out slowly, but there's still people that are doing the work, and like you see them.
Like old school.
Yeah, you know, like for like I mean, not to tune our own horn, but like us, you know, like we post every day. We're interviewing 5 times a week. You know, we're trying to hit a 60 piece before the end of summer. You know, like
Grind.
It's crazy because in another interview with the homegirl that we did, that she does tats, she has a lot of numbers on TikTok, right? And I was like, yo, I can't even like make videos on TikTok. I'm old type shit, you know? But on Instagram, I was like, at least I have a little vibe. She's like, bro, Instagram is harder to get followers type thing. But I feel like the way I got the following I did on Instagram was because I was outside.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I'll be like, yo, I'll give you the soda, just give me a follow. Like, oh, I'll give you a little, and you know, just like meeting people, I'm like, yo, follow the page, like, da da da. Or like, every time I walk into a weed shop, like, I tell the bartenders, like, yo, like, you guys like hibachi? Like, cool. Like, literally, eat, sleep, and shit. Whatever.
Word of
the fuck
mouth.
Yeah. You have to live it, bro. Like, literally, like, how you doing, wearing it. Like, oh, what is that? Oh, my shit. Like,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Like, what is your shit? Like, like what?
What's clean about it too? I like when someone asks me like where shirt is at, whatever. I'll just be like, oh, it's Hybrid the label. You should check it out.
I love it.
Like I
You
just,
see, you don't even toot your own, you don't even like, oh, this is my shit. You just be like, oh, that's the brand.
Like just go
Hybrid,
peep
yeah.
them. Yeah, like I just stay out the way.
And like you said, you don't follow nobody on the page, so nobody knows it's you at the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I'd rather
Like,
you fuck with my brand, cause you fuck with the brand.
Yeah.
Like if you know it's mine, sure, cause you're family, whatever, good friend. But I want it to be organic, raw, natural. I don't want none of that like
Facts.
clout hype shit.
100%. Okay, like you said at the beginning, the way you started your brand is because you said you had just ended a rough year and you didn't want to be depressed.
Yeah.
Well, besides the time where you ended the brand, has there ever been a point of time where it got tough for you and you wanted to quit, but there was either something or someone stopping you from quitting?
Nah, to be real, no one's ever stopped me. It's kind of like a battle within yourself. So it's really just been me just like tripping on myself, being like, bro, like relax. So it's kind of like you just keep doing something and then you get that random like love from somewhere, or like you watch something, get random inspiration.
Yeah.
Another thing, bro, not to like talk shit, but I'll be on Instagram, right? And I'll see like other brands, and like shout out to every single brand owner, but I'll see like big brands. And this is what kept me from not quitting. I'll see a shirt and I'm like, bro, like that shit has hella likes. You know what I'm saying? Like how?
And it's weak.
Yeah, and it's weak. And so I'm like, you know what, bro, I can't stop. Like I know my shit's way too hard. It's just, in my eyes, like my stuff just hasn't been in front of enough eyes.
100%.
That's why I can't stop. And then even for the OGs that already like are fucking with it, they'll get extra love when it's that time.
But that's where I say that's where the hard work and dedication comes in, because like you said, I mean, I see the brand, bro. I see the fucking, I see it going forward. But like you said, I just don't think enough eyes have seen it.
Yeah.
But it's just that's where all the hard work and dedication is gonna come in, where you're out there showing off your brand, like you said. People are like, bro, that's a hard ass shirt. What is it? Oh, Hybrid the label. Like,
Yeah.
like just look them up on IG
It's all
or some shit
organic.
like that. You
Yeah.
know what
Like
I'm
you're
saying?
giving the
Like,
shirt to a homie and not even being like, I'm gonna give it to him because I feel like he could get me popping, whatever. Just like, yo, here, or he
You're the
generally
boy.
fucks with it type shit.
Yeah.
Basically, you're not trying to get popping by like dick riding. You're just doing your shit, and a lot of fools wanna
It's
be
the
in
hard
the
work.
yeah. They wanna fucking be dick riding until they get to the fucking spot they want to get to, and like that's not respectable. At the end of the day, people are gonna see through it, and they'll be like, who the fuck is this fool? Like, who even invited this?
Yeah,
motherfucker, you
like
know?
straight weirdo. Yeah, so everything I try to do with the brand's definitely like 4 and 10. Like, you know, I'm not gonna give it to anyone. I'm not gonna go just because someone's clouded. Like, I'm actually trying to give it to people that like I actually
That you fuck
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
generally fuck with. Like, yo, I see what you're doing, like,
Yeah.
fuck with you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like when you gave me this one, I was like, I wore that shit. I think it was.
Bro, I was jealous.
It
I
was
seen that
Mother's
shit, and I was
Day.
like, bro, I need this fucking shirt, bro.
I think,
like,
yeah,
where
it
do
was
I get
Mother's
this shit
Day.
at, bro?
It was Mother's Day. I put that shirt on. The homie Maximo gave me like the Bicep Boy like jeans with like big ass print on the back.
Hard.
And
Bicep Boy's fucking hard.
bruh,
I fuck with Bicep
that
Boys,
hey,
bro,
that
yeah.
fit.
Hard.
I
Yeah.
felt like. I remember I made a video and I was like, yo, I might not be like balling, but I got motion. Like, you feel the homies like juice me up right now. You feel me? Like,
Oh, and you had the hat that Vic gave you.
oh yeah, the
And you had
Seattle
to
like,
have that Vicky,
bro.
bro.
And that's all love. That whole fit was straight like homies been like here, you know. And like honestly, like sometimes you might not like have it all. You have like $5 in your account and you're waiting for this drop to like maybe get you through something.
Yeah.
You know, and like. But sometimes motion is kind of better than money because like money, like you said, comes and goes. And motion can come and go
100%,
too, though.
yeah.
Motion can come and go too,
Come
for
and go
sure.
too.
Learn that shit the hard way, but yeah, bro.
telling you.
What are your plans for the brand moving forward on?
Definitely want to stay on the vibe that I'm on now, like candid, natural, lifestyle look, and just have each like photo shoot like that looking forward. Kind of like that's it. And stay in my own lane. I don't want to try too much. I don't want to get into like the graphic streetwear shit. I want to like get into building a name as opposed to building a graphic.
100%.
Like that cut and sew shit, like really like getting into details of your.
Yeah. Get on that fancy shit.
I feel it, bro.
The way you say you came up with the name, like hybrid, like now that's all I'm gonna think about. Like now you gotta drop a fucking Prius shirt or something, bro.
Drop a Prius shirt?
Imagine.
I was debating like dropping a shirt that's like says hybrid. And you guys ever seen that shirt that's like it's like a definition?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
like the
hybrid,
yeah.
and then it says like
the actual meaning.
the definition of shit. Yeah, I thought about making some shit like that.
That'd be dope as
hard.
fuck, bro.
A
That's
shirt and then
crazy.
a sticker would be hard like that too.
Just a sticker.
Yeah.
So
No, but I mean
how-
the shirt would be hard too. I mean, have you thought about like? Well, you already have your glasses, right? Is there any other like accessories that you have like?
I want to make like a cigar holder. You feel me? I want to make like a wallet.
Shot glasses or what? Bro?
Shot
Posters?
glasses.
I would see it more like on a wine glass, but
Yeah.
it would writing on a wine glass. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hard.
yes.
But yeah, or like just random stuff, bro. Like random shit that I think is fly. I mean, I want to make like a baseball bat that has like hybrid like
Engraved in it.
like zzz, and like
Yeah,
laser
yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Bro, I played baseball my whole life. If that happens, I need the first one hanging that shit
I
on my
got
wall,
you.
bro.
Okay,
That's my shit.
Yeah,
right
like
there.
there we go.
born and raised. Like I remember since the beginning that I like fuck with them. They've always had this one bat.
A baseball bat?
Yeah, one bat, and they never sell it. They just it's always in the shoots. You know?
Really?
Yeah, and then that's the type of shit I like that Easter egg shit, like the shit that the people who really fuck with you are gonna notice.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you kind of can tell who really like fucks with your man, because they'll see the little detail, like you know, you have the
jorts.
yeah,
with
but
the
the panther. So people that fuck with your man, like, oh, when they see the panther, they kind of like, they know it's like your shit, right? So when you put it in the back of the fucking shorts, and you're just like, I don't know if I'm gonna drop it. I'm like, bro, I need that. Like, I fucking need that. But that's the shit you have to do. You gotta keep like teasing people and keep like building up the hype and like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need those when you drop them type shit. So
Yeah.
you can't just give people shit, you know? You just can't. Then people are gonna be like,
We literally just talking
when
about
you're
this
yeah,
morning.
when it's fucking, when it's too much, like oversaturated, people kind of like stop paying attention to it, you know?
Yeah.
And when you're acting like that fucking nonchalant asshole, that's when people want that shit. Like, oh my god, I want more.
It's the same thing with girls, bro.
That literally facts.
It's the game.
You gotta
Yeah.
fucking dog them, bro.
It's the game.
They gotta fucking dog them.
So, I mean,
sure.
before we start wrapping it up, I have one more question. Out of the 9 pieces that you've dropped so far, is there a favorite one of yours? I mean, I know you put in the hard work
yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's a
but if
fire
you could
question.
pick one, which one would it be?
Pick one.
Yeah, which one has been your favorite drop so far? Out of the 9.
I'll be dead ass, bro. This last one. This
The-
hat, the pink hat, and then just that graphic. That one spoke the most to me. That one's gotten the most love, and like that's the one I find myself wearing the most of too. So like yeah, just that.
Okay, so it's gonna be the hats and
I can't wait till you fucking
Yeah.
grab the hats. I was like, damn, I was trying to get that shit today.
Yeah, I got you.
But
yeah.
that shit's hard. That shit is hard. I feel like you just gotta keep pushing the envelope, and like even when I went to go like buy blanks, like I instead of just asking like what's popping, like I sat there, looked at every different
You have to,
blank.
that's what you
bro.
gotta do. Yeah,
Yeah.
as like making merch, especially having your own clothing brand. I feel like that's what you have to. You can't just be like, oh well, give me what everybody else is getting.
That's why I fucked up, bro. Like with when I made like a Selena shirt, I made like a ski mask shirt, and then I just try to get cute, try to get cheap, and it just quality
Yeah,
always wins,
The
bro.
Selena shirt, banger.
Graphic
The
wise.
graphic wise, and then the like
Ski.
the quality of the fucking tee, like the homie had it on, and I straight called this one like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, why would you
called me.
do this? I was like, I believed in you, nah, but
I believed in
you know,
you.
but like,
No,
that's valid. That's
but
valid.
I was like, bro, I was like, I was like, but you should drop it again, find another blank, it'll hit, bro.
Same graphic.
Yeah, it'll hit. You learn through it, type thing.
Yeah.
And then like it's always constructive criticism from like it's always all love. Like especially like I'll be making food sometimes. I'll be like, man, that shit is salty as fuck. I'll be like, all right.
That's happened a couple of times,
Yeah.
where I've
Yeah.
gone when he was cooking like heavily, and like I'd get a plate and like, how is it? Like on live food, a little too much soy sauce on the rice. And I'd be like, oh, let me fucking whip you up a new batch. Like, nah, it's cool. I'm just letting you know for your next batch,
Yeah.
like for your next customer, like.
And you need people like that. A lot of people around you, they'll be scared to tell you something like that. That's like fake.
Yeah, that's that yes man shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if one of like the close homies were to tell us like, hey, you know what, you guys could have done this on the episode, or something like that, I'm gonna take it in. But if they're coming in like, hey, fool, that shit fucking suck, like, why you watching, dog? Ain't nobody put a
Yeah, why you
watch that
talking?
shit, bro? Like,
Tell me
yeah.
when my shit's whack, please. Like, look.
No, yeah.
Like I'll never take that in like in the kitchen. I remember I came from like the chef being like, yo, this tastes like shit, throwing my shit in the trash. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, it sucks to say, but sometimes that's the only way you learn, bro. Like that hard, like, hey man, this shit is whack. Like, go fucking try. Like, none of that. Oh, maybe you could try harder next.
No,
like,
no,
fuck all that
no
shit.
sugar coating.
Yeah, none
Yeah,
of that
hell yeah,
second,
no
the
sugar
fucking
coating,
second
bro.
place like trophy shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But what's one thing that you want to do this coming like drop for your clothing brand? Like, do you have like a certain vision?
Yeah, so like my next kind of vibe I want to go for in fall is like a preppy vibe, like collared polo shirts and shit. You feel me? And I want it to look like someone could actually wear that shirt to work. And then once you read it, you're like, oh shit, that says some other shit on it. I'm not gonna say what it's gonna say
Yeah.
because
Can't give
Y'all
them all.
stay
Yeah,
tuned.
yeah,
Y'all just
yeah.
stay tuned.
You gotta tease
bro.
them.
I keep it out the way.
You gotta tease 'em.
But then I want to have it on some like, it's a whole vibe, bro. It's a whole idea. I want to have like a photo shoot with like someone at a desk, on
Hard.
the phone,
Yeah. Hell
paper
yeah.
stack, whatever the fuck. Like a lawyer can wear it to his job and like, you won't know what it says until you read it.
Hard.
Oh, okay, so we gotta just be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, but it's the same idea with like the dice and the HTL with like.
I would get that shit tatted. That's a hard
That's
like
a sick
logo,
ass,
bro.
yeah, that's a sick ass logo to get
I'm
tatted.
gonna just get
bro.
it face out right here, just fucking dice.
This motherfucker.
I'm down, me too.
Yeah, fucking
We're
here,
lo-
now
we're
the
lo-
face.
we're locking like that.
Bro, honestly, don't tell me that shit when we're drunk, 'cause that shit might happen.
I would do that.
It will. Knowing this motherfucker is gonna
I'll
happen
fuck
if
with
it's
you.
drunk,
But
bro.
it, honestly, it's a dope logo, and I feel like you should keep dropping in
Like the Easter egg, yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
that's gonna be the vibe of my brand, like hidden details, Easter egg, and all that. So
100%.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
appreciate you coming on, man.
Well, before we
Plug
wrap it up,
in,
yeah, you any shout outs you want to give or anything like that?
The summer capsule's live right now on hybridthelabel.com. Go check that. Shirts, beanies, hats, all that. We mentioned everything, but just shout out to these boys. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for
Bro,
coming
Really
on, bro.
appreciate
coming,
y'all
man.
time. Thank you guys
Keep
for
doing your
watching.
shit, bro.
Yep, and until next time.
Fuck
Alright.
yeah, man.
Again, you guys, we'll go ahead and link all his everything in bottom in the description. When we post the clips, we'll link everything. You guys go check out the brand Hybrid the Label. That's just crazy, bro. Y'all gonna see it and y'all gonna.
It's
fuck
just the
with it.
beginning too,
Yeah,
bro. It's
exactly.
just the fucking beginning.
It's just the
It's a
beginning.
warm-up.
I'm so blessed to have met you like at the start and be like, bro, to see that shit grow, like I love seeing shit grow. Like that's what life is like, the tree. You plant a little seed, but you might not see the big tree, and it takes like 5-10 years, and then when you
Boom.
look, boom.
Hard work, dedication. Keep that
Yeah,
shit
blood,
pushing.
sweat, and tears. It's just a marathon.
Don't
bro.
let nobody fucking stop you. You got a brand out there. Keep that shit going. Do not let anybody stop you. Like anybody, your mama,
gotta-
your
yep,
grandma, your
yep.
tia, the president of the United motherfucking States. Do not let any of them
You gotta
stop
be
you.
delusional.
Yeah,
Be
just
delusional.
keep
Yeah, you
that
gotta
Fuck
shit.
everybody.
Yeah, bro. That's the
Yeah, suck
mentality.
my dick.
That's the mentality you gotta go with. Honestly, you gotta go with like, man, I don't give a fuck what
Alright.
you say. Like, I'ma still keep that shit pushing.
Fuck
at the end
yeah.
of it, that goes for anything you do. You want to do in life. It's not just a brand. It's like you want to cook, fuck it, do it. You want to bake, do that. You
You want to sell
fucking-
drugs? Do it. Nah, fuck with you. Don't
We
do
don't
that.
condone that anymore.
No,
bro.
don't do
We
that.
condone that
But just keep going.
anymore.
Shout out the pandemic. We out this bitch. Thank you guys for
Alright.
tuning in. Go buy a hat, a shirt. Fucking, watch the growth, man.
All right, thank you guys for another episode. Let you tell it. We out. Late.
Peace.
Interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Yeah, get down with you. Yeah, get down with you.